Hey everybody, Conscious of Economics and Urban Farm Project, Bridget Lynn Dolgoff. Hey, just got this biochar piled, cleaned up. Yay! Now I've just got to keep flushing it a little bit down and just keep cleaning it up, and it should be new as the morning dew. So, the last couple of days I've been kind of like in bed, especially yesterday. Just felt super terrible. And like getting a head cold, but I have a lot of bones and muscle tissue releasing, and then I hit the emotional wall, where that stuff is being held, the tissues. So, overall haven't been feeling good or emotionally good, and have like a sinus thing, and also, trying to put together energy to keep going. And so I have a kind of sort of an affirmation that I'm working with. I resist nothing in my daily life's demands, because it's the resistance that really kind of F's us up. Anyway, so here's the garden bed. Building. Still looking for fencing, but we're good. It's going good. So from another section of the yard, so I just kind of want to talk about using mulch and stuff like that from your own property. All of it from different areas of your yard have different kinds of information. So like the east corner may, and then you've got the northeast and the southeast, and you're going to have like different kinds of trees and different kinds of energies and feelings, and or what we can call data and information from all the mulch on your yard. So on the to think about central on the southwest section of this property, there is a conifer tree. So today I finally got over there, and number one, I need acid. Water in Nevada is really hard with minerals, and it has a tendency. We have a lot of alkaline lakes in Nevada, kind of, or salty sort of. And so the soil and everything tends to be alkaline. So I need some acid. So I started, I picked up all the pine cones from the tree. And then I'm also going to be picking up some needles from those kind of juniper-y type bushes to put in here as well. And then I'm just going to distribute. I'm just going to throw the pine cones in here, and they can degrade at their own, thing. But what they're doing is they're offering data. So this garden bed, because I'm putting all this information in here, and the mycelium and the worms are eating it and distributing the information, building the information together. So chewing it up and then turning it from what it is to soil, which is the information of all that's been collected into this garden bed. So my garden bed is basically a computer hard drive of the land. It's also how I like to build my compost. Is like I like to generate as much information as possible. And I'll even, sometimes go out in the area and pick up deer poop and rabbit poop and just a few things and throw it in my compost, because, that rabbit or deer might have traveled, 10 miles, ate forage, drank at some of the local places, took in the water. And so we live in an organic, and I'm sure of this now. I think it's one of those planes that I'm pretty sure it's one of those planes that photographs below it. A lot of, those are the only ones that go by in this area. But we live in an organic, biological computer system of, disintegration and rebuilding. And plants, in order to kind of have, there's like this word that gets thrown around, which is called adaptogens. And adaptogens are the plant adapting to what's going on in its environment and acting accordingly. And then they give us that information if we eat it from our locale. This is why it's important to eat from your locale, because it's computer hard drive. So basically these, pine cones that I'm throwing in are, little bits and pieces of, data and download into the system. And then as it gets digested, its information will be included in the totality. So anyway, that's what I've got for you today. And yeah, grow food. And yeah, just a computer system. The other thing is that they're trying to turn this system, the organic biological system that the creator created, the creation from which we're supposed to be studying and learning from, they're trying to turn it into, a full mechanized, metallic, wireless overlay, digital kind of overlay, even in the medicines, how they're dealing with earth, pesticides, all that stuff is adapting the information to more of a digital world. So eventually they'll just be able to upload you into their system, and the whole thing, right? And there's like stories, there's like shaman stories about this kind of thing, that through some shamanic training and stuff that I've gone through, that is pretty interesting. But it's organic, and it's through the individual working as a collective that they pulled themselves up and thrusted themselves into like a parallel universe. And they took their structures and their food supplies and everything that they focused in on. And we call those the Aztecs, Mayans, people who'd vanished. And they did vanish. They got the F out of here and took everything with them. They were sick and tired of this mess. So anyway, somebody now wants to dream us into, more of a mechanized digital system, computer system, and where you could buy property even. Look into the metaverse. It's like mind-blowing, actually. They're already preparing, you're already purchasing your condos and your time at the dog parks in these computer generated, realities. So anyway, fight against it. Stay organic, stay biological. Learn about the co-creating of using the original AI, which is natural, organic system. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.